how to properly title your videos, and how I went from 359 views to 15,243 views in a very short period of time with just a very few small tweaks. And I want to show you exactly how I did it. And this is Jabril Agoro, aka Mr. Think Outside the Box, if you didn't know so far. And let me just show you my account really quickly so you can see the numbers, and we'll get right into all of it. So as you can see here, last year I had 359 views. Uploaded this video October 23rd, 2011, and this is going through December 31st, 2011 for the dates. And I'm going to show you just for the last 30 days the results that I've had. You see that 3,460 views for the last 30 days, and you can imagine all that kind of went on between 359 views in a 3-month period versus in the last 30 days. And I'm going to show you exactly how this all happened. And let's get back to the PowerPoint presentation. So what will I cover in this video? I'm going to talk about content, what you want to have inside your videos. Also, how to start your video with a bang. And then also how to title your video the right way versus the wrong way. And I'm going to show you some examples of bad video titles. And then also, views do equal money. And I'm going to show you how to capitalize and make money with the views that you have. Now, content. No matter how clear your HD camera is or your video, if you don't have great content, your video is basically worthless. So if you have a bunch of people viewing your videos, but they're not watching it, all the way through, obviously it's because you have a crappy video. So make sure your content is good. So no matter how well you title your video and everything, if you don't have great content, it's not going to matter, or how clear your video is. And it doesn't matter how good you edit your video. If you don't have great content to edit, it's really hard to edit it. So make sure you have great content first off before you start changing all the titles and all that good stuff. Also, how to start your video with a bang. The most important part of the video is the first 10 seconds. And why others might say, oh, what about all the rest of the content? If you don't engage your viewer and don't make them excited within the first 10 seconds, a lot of people are going to leave your video. So that's why it's so important to have some engaging content in the first 10 seconds of your video. Makes people want to say, this is a video I kind of want to stick around for. And then if they don't leave in the first 10 seconds, you want to make sure you're still grabbing them within the first 30 seconds. It's very important to make sure the video starts out and it engages the users. And then also, tell them something in the beginning of the video, or entice them, make it so good that they're going to want to stick around, or let them know to make sure they want to stick around to the end of the video, so that you make sure you get your whole message across. You might put your most important part of the message you want 3 minutes into the video, but they've already left because they're like, I don't feel like watching anymore. So make sure they stay to the end, or you do your best to make them stick around to the end of the video. And let me show you an example of my video and what I did to make people stick around. And so here's the video. I'll show you the first 30 seconds of my video. And so as you can see here, the first thing people see is 7 months in Southeast Asia with Jabril in 7 minutes. So basically, I tell them what the video is about, and then I put this here, bio, crazy 25-year-old black dude, to make them say, wow, let me see how crazy, this guy is, or I want to see, the crazy things he does in 7 months. It sounds kind of interesting. And so I started off with something, but let me just play the video for you.
Hey, this is Jabril, aka Mr. Think Outside the Box, and I know this video is 7 minutes, but this is 7 months of traveling and around Asia, and I couldn't really, and I feel it's still too short, so hopefully I haven't made it too long for you. And yeah, this is me, as you can see, and I just really want to inspire people and show them so many places around Asia, and this is just a snippet of my trip. And here's some of the crazy things that I did. As you can see here, this is a real live tiger.
So as you can see, I started out with this video, the crazy guy, and then also people are always interested in the cost and prices of things. So I kind of put a little breakdown of that. And then you see the video footage here. I'm with a tiger, yo. I'm with a tiger, son. So how much more crazy can you get than that? So I don't know normally you're not going to be able to title. I don't advise, do not try this at home. But just engaging activity. So you see what I mean when you want to engage them in the beginning of the videos. But let me get back to the PowerPoint really quickly. So there you see, you want to entice them to stick around to the end. Now next, how to title your how to title your video right. Um, First of all, when you're titling your video, you want to have the mindset of think how people type into the YouTube search engine. And one cool fact about YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. So right after Google, then it's YouTube. It beats out Bing, it beats out Yahoo, and all that stuff. YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world, and Google actually owns YouTube. So you have the double benefactor of, even if you tell your videos right here in YouTube, a lot of times it'll often show up inside of the Google search results if you have a good video. And I go more inside of that inside of my guide than to think outside the box. But I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible here today. And so when you're doing a video, you want to type, you want to title your video how you think people would be searching for it, versus like, hey, like I'm going to show you what I did. So, and then, also what you're going to want to do is see what the competition has titled their videos. So if there's 20 other videos with the same titles, maybe you want to find out something that you could title your video that has a high search volume, but a different way of wording it, in the way other people would search, so that you don't have to directly compete with all those other 20 listings. So, check out what other people have named the titles. If there's just one or two, feel free to go ahead and title yours that too, especially if you have a video that's way better than all the competition. And then, be creative also, and make your titles as creative as you can be, but also how people search. And at the end, you can kind of put like things that would really entice people to make, they want to click. Then also, one small other tip is your thumbnail inside of, your video is a very important factor, because if you have a cool thumbnail, people will want to click it a lot more often than if you don't have a cool thumbnail, especially with related videos and all types of other stuff. And I'll show you an example. And then, so my first title for my video that you just saw was 7 months tour around Southeast Asia. And me being an internet marketer, I was just, I was originally aiming just to share this with friends and family. So I was like, I don't even really care about the title. But then after that, I was like, why not? I actually do want to go ahead and share this with, a lot of people. So I changed the title from 7 month tour around Southeast Asia, because nobody's going to really search for 7 month tour around Southeast Asia. But I knew what people were going to be searching for, and the kind of content in my video. And the new title of my video is Cost of Living in Thailand, for food, hotels, apartments, and transportation and more. And because I had a few different places in there, but I knew Thailand was the place I was mostly in, and I knew people travel a lot more just to Thailand and would be searching for Thailand more than a country like Laos that I visited or anything. So that's why I named it that. And from those changes, it was literally like you saw. And those 359 views are pretty much from just friends and family and a few other people that like watching my stuff. And once I made the changes to the title, it was almost overnight I saw a shift. It was the end of January. Let me just actually take you inside my account and show you what happened. So here you can see I changed the title towards the end of January, and so for the total, and you can see the spike in traffic right when I changed the title, and so I had a total of 467 views in January. But we'll go to the very next month here, as you can see, and it's a smaller month than January. So February 1st through February 29th of 2012, and boom, do you see that? I had 400 views in the previous month, and it went to 2,429 views, almost, it's literally overnight, just by properly titling and finding out what people wanted to search for inside of YouTube and, in Google. So that is the power of correctly titling your video and the way people search, what people are searching for. And there's some tools that you can use that can help you find out what people are searching for. YouTube has a great tool, which is the keyword tool. If you just go to Google and search YouTube keyword tool, it'll bring you right to it. So you can use the Google put AdWords keyword tool, and that'll give you a good idea of what people are searching for. Also, really great tools, and you can just kind of play with other tools if you want to. And I said I was going to show you an example of the related video, so and having a good picture. So when people are watching my video here, they see here Thailand 2012, and the reason this video has a lot of views is just because it's a hot chick in a bikini and it has a nice background. And when people are watching other videos about Thailand, they see this. And so if you have a cool background, and the video was actually really well done, but the reason it gets a lot of views is because of the picture of a hot chick, and so having a great thumbnail is a good thing to have. And then next up in the PowerPoint, I was just going to be talking about having your description correct. I could probably have a little bit better description, but really it's not that important, the description. But the important thing is, especially when you have a website link, you want to make sure that's the first thing that you have up top so people see your website link visible and easy to click to. But the tags are definitely important when filling out your video, because you're not going to be able to put all the description words that you want inside of the title up here, but you will be able to do it down here. You don't want to overload on tags, but putting the right ones in is very important. So I put all the related kind of keywords that I thought were related to the video and useful that people would be searching for. So that is that. Make sure you tag your video properly, because I see a lot of people not doing it properly. But don't overdo it, because then Google will penalize you if you put way too many keywords inside of the tag box. So yes, I just talked about the title and tag. The exceptions to the rules when you don't need to title your video properly. If you are a celebrity, or you have a huge following, or you're super funny, or whatever, and you have a way to reach your audience, and you just want to have a cool title and make sure people are going to click it, you don't really need to have a more SEO kind of way. But if you're a regular person like me and you just need people to search for your stuff, or if you're a doctor, a lawyer, and you want to have people searching for your stuff, you're going to need to title your videos right. If you're running a business or something, you're going to have to title right. Comedians or whatever, they can get away with it because they have huge followings anyway, and they don't have to title their video. Nobody's really searching. It's shared a lot more, and it's a lot more social engaged. But yeah, let me show you some examples of bad titles now. Now, let me show you this video, My Trip to Thailand. So here is, they have some decent views, and then there's a whole bunch of people that had, that said My Trip to Thailand. But the video was really well done, but they could have had more views if they titled and, described it something, people were searching for more. But, when people put this up, they're just kind of thinking about themselves. They just put My Trip to Thailand, and nobody is searching for My Trip to Thailand. And so, probably just shared it with friends and family, and, got a couple related, video views. And then also a lot of views probably came from here, using this in the title. Filmed with the Canon EOS 60D. I do like this camera. And so a lot of people on YouTube search for the quality of video cameras. This is actually an SLR camera. And so a lot of this traffic probably came from that. People searching, because I can see related videos here, talking about 60D, but also Thailand videos. So, I would have definitely titled it something else, a little bit more descriptive. And then also, 2011 through 2012 snowboarding. It wasn't, really a descriptive enough title. It didn't say where it was. It doesn't, and especially there's so many other videos like this out. You have to be more descriptive when doing something like that if you want to get views. And then here was another description. Someone put DoubleTree. They didn't put like in the title what city it was, and just more descriptive title. They just put DoubleTree like this. And let me show you the examples of them live. So here we have 2011 snowboarding video, and they have one view. It's still recent, so they could be getting more videos, but you want to have something a little bit more descriptive. So for example, like these people, they have the location of the snowboarding. So, and that's what you want to do. Make it as descriptive as you can, but short. So, and then here was the DoubleTree example. They were giving a hotel review of the hotel, but then they didn't list in the title where exactly the hotel was, and DoubleTree doesn't spell their name with a space, so that was another thing. But here in the description, they did put it's the Atlanta, but you want to have it in the title. It shows up so much more when you put stuff in the title. The title is the most powerful descriptive thing when making your videos. So keep that in mind. That was just another example of bad videos. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment box below, and I'll definitely get all the questions answered that I can. And now I want to talk about how to earn money with YouTube also with your videos. First of all, you can make a link. How you saw I had my Jabril.com video link below my video. It links to my website, and if I have an offer I want to offer people, or if I have like a travel site and I wanted to do a video, or if I was a dentist and I wanted to put a link to my dentist practice, or if I had a business talking about personal development or something, I could put a link below to my video directly. And if I was selling a product or a service, I could generate revenue from there. So, or if you just wanted to have more traffic to your blog, you could do that too. And especially with targeted videos like that, if you have a targeted product or service, absolutely clean up. And I do a lot of things on YouTube, and I mean for the last few years, for me and my clients, I've generated hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit from YouTube videos. So I do know what I'm talking about, and I have many channels that I've set up on YouTube. And also, you can have sponsorships with your videos. When you're doing videos, and if you have a good following, you can have sponsorships. People that have products they want to sell. They're like, wow, your videos are great. I want to advertise with you, and you can set up something like that. And I talk about in my product, MrThinkOutsideTheBox.com. I talk about stuff in a lot more detailed way. If you have more questions and you want to get a much more broad thing and understanding of this whole internet world, and also paid for views for your videos. Just like TV advertising, YouTube has advertising. Like you saw on my video, let me show you, for example, really quickly. So I want to show you these ads really quickly, right? So if you come to my video here, they show an ad before my video, and you only have to watch 5 seconds, and you can actually skip the ad, or you can watch it, and you have related type of videos. So, for example, like this video, every time it plays to the end, you would collect a revenue for the video. And so, for example, for the last 30 days, on my Thailand video, let's say here, last 30 days, YouTube says I've earned $24 in the last 30 days just for that one video that I have. So imagine if you have multiple videos with a bunch of views, and that's just for 3,400 views, earn $24. And so if you get more videos with more views, I mean, just think of the type of possibilities that you have. And so that is that with earning money, per view on YouTube. But if you want to set it up, all you do is you come into settings of your account, and you'll see the monetization, how to monetize. I can't even speak properly. You just go through what they tell you. You set up your AdSense account, and it's pretty self-explanatory. So that's the paid per view method. And thanks for watching. I hope this has helped you out. Like I said, don't hesitate to ask any questions here on the comments below. If you're seeing this on the blog, don't hesitate to ask any questions. If you want to connect with me on Facebook or Twitter, come follow me there or ask questions. Like I said, on Facebook and any of the other social media networks. Feel free to jump out, and you'll see them all on Jabril.com. And if you want to find out more about marketing and you want to become a better marketer, all around marketing, you can come find and check me out at Mr. Think Outside the Box. .com and get some more information. And look forward to growing with you, and look forward to bringing you another awesome video in the future. I will be putting out videos pretty much once every week, so make sure you subscribe, and see you guys soon.